On him. There is going to be the stun as well. I don't think he can run away from this one. He doesn't have the surge. It's going to be a roll in from the Earth Spirit. Can the Darkseer get away here? He's got such a fragment of health. He goes through with the salve on the backlands. You've now got DDC in a little bit of trouble here. Going to be a 2-second cooldown on the missile. I think he can get it, but FY, can he live? He gobbles up the fairy fire. Can they get the missile off? They will, but the first blood goes the way of FTD.A as they get the Phoenix down. Now Cookie Bear could be in some trouble. He's stuck between a rock and a Venge plays, and looks like he will end up going down. It will be a double kill here for DDC, so it's going to be a bloody, bloody bottom lane. 3 go down. DDC denies to neutrals rather, but in the end Phoenix was the first to drop. I thought for sure Venge would have enough time to go through and get the missile, but it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, that was a very, very close encounter. Obviously getting the first blood means that FTD.A haven't lost too much, but the Vengeful Spirit getting the levels is going to be pretty good. And now in the mid lane, whoa, blood for blood.
Yeah, I just totally missed that one. Y'all are allowed to yell at me. This is like I want to say the 13th game I've casted in a row before. Darkseer once again getting himself into a little bit of trouble. FY can be going on through, does have the Icarus dive, does have the beam. They go through, they get the burn damage. The surge is still on cooldown. They go through with DDC on the missile. There's going to be the pounce. They lock him in place. There is going to be the rolling boulder back on an end. Actually in some trouble. Can they get on the Slark here? That would be huge. He's stuck. He's going to be going down. He pops out the Dark Pact, but it looks like Darkseer does end up getting the kill on that. Now DDC, this could be a double kill going in favor of FTD.A, and it will be going down as Earth Spirit gets a much-deserved kill, paying off for that rotation. Could they go in FY as well? They do have that rolling boulder coming on in an M. He doesn't have any mana for anything, but he's just gonna punch and we'll get a double kill by the fists of this stupid little purple dude. It's gonna be a lane that is just absolutely vicious in terms of the overall kills, all but the 2.
Iron Shells, they're just killing everything in this bottom lane. And Earth Spirit, he's going to be in a very, very comfortable position. He has his early arcane boots, so he's pretty much set for the game having this farm. He's the top net worth of all people.
Oh, Shade. He's going to get punished here. They bring in the Phoenix as well just to really secure the kill. He pops out the Ghost Wall, but it's not going to do anything against the Fire. Fire does beat Ice in that case, and now the Cookie Bear sitting there looking for some sort of counter-initiate, but just has to sit back and watch as Queen of Pain is getting really, really farmed. Top of the net worth, or rather the last hit, will go the way of the Ember Spear.
Little tick of damage could have been enough, but it wasn't, sadly. Either way, I mean, FTD.A, they're still very, very comfortable. The Slug opted to go for a Hand of Midas, so he's, you know, continuing the greed of the pig and now buying greedy items as well. Shade in mid lane getting gone. Oh, yes.
They end up committing 2 ultis to that. I'm not quite sure they needed the Sonic Wave, but in the end, FY, he's going to be silenced up. He is going to be going down. That Phoenix not able to live through the engage, doesn't have the egg to bail himself out of that, and Yang just sitting back watching everyone burn there. They drop the bird, they get the Invoker. Now, Vengeful Spirit, she does have her stun back up if they want to reinitiate here. Cookie Bear, he's hunting as well. He's got full mana. And Yin, I mean, he's ready to do some serious damage. They are going to go through. They get the chains onto Yang. He's silenced up. He's burned down. Not quite sure what that positioning was. You got to expect the chains to come out at some point.
I just don't think they're respecting the Earth Spirit being this level at this point in the game. I mean, this guy has been having a flawless game. He's level 7.5. He's contesting with the Queen of Pain, the Invoker in terms of net worth and last hits, and now the Phoenix. Oh my god. Another kill.
He does end up putting down the ward before he dies, so at least he makes some warding pilgrimage worthwhile. You know, it's little picks like that now, and actually walking straight in.
So they can do pretty much whatever they want. They're not going to be feeling too pressured at this point. And now going for another smoke and trying to do something top.
Oh, the silence onto the void is going to slow him down. He can't leap away. He can't go for the chrono. Does he try to turn for this? There's going to be a Sunstrike. It will just plop him off. Oh, he tries to go back in. He tries to initiate, but he just leaps right into the Static Storm, and that's going to feel pretty unfortunate. So Disruptor definitely showing off that worth. Meanwhile, down bottom, there is going to be a pounce here onto the Darkseer that will be the Sacrificial Lamb. I don't think he can get away from this one, although there will be the Boots of Trouble from the Ember Spirit. There's going to be the wall as well, and his ults will end, so he's going to be stuck between the trees. He's going to be trying to TP out. Do they have anything to break it? They are going to go through with the kick. It's going to be a dominating streak out. Now, can they break this one as well? Looks like the raw damage won't be enough, as the Venge will be able to go back to base and tell her tale, but dropping the Slark there was detrimental, losing the void up top.
But still 500 gold to go, and FTD.A, they're looking to fight yet again in that lane now.
Oh, they're going through. There will be a swap out. DDC buying some time for the rest of his team. There is going to be a chrono out. Nice beam connecting into the chrono, and Cookie Bear, well, they're going to have to fight him 1v1 now. If they lose the Phoenix, it's going to be a vacuum, but it looks like they're only bringing the damage closer to themselves. There will be a nice egg M. He's burning just a little bit. Do they have any sort of re-engage here? They don't have a blink on the void. They don't have anything to go forward. They do have a glimpse on the Disruptor if they want to drag someone back into the party. They will be going through with the Knight Field with the Static Storm, but it's not going to overlap, so FY, oh, FY goes down. Does just take too many ticks of that static throw damage, and DDC running away for his life. Finally, the Sleight of Fist cleaning him up. It's going to be just a bloodbath all over as they drop the Venge, they drop the Phoenix. And they only get the Earth Spirit in return, so just supports dropping like flies here. Who came out on top of that one?
I think it was actually pretty even, like all things considered, because of how rich FTD Club A.
Expecting her to be at that camp right over there. I heard a BKB. What just happened? Am I hearing things?
No, the Invoker is like, I need to farm this camp. They're doing a lot of magical damage now, but that's just a misclick, so a little bit unfortunate.
Oh,
and disrupt them.
There is going to be a Chrono here, but can Yang get anything out of it? There's going to be a Tornado back up. It looks like the Chrono will be kind of whiffs, and there's going to be everyone on the Radiant starting to burn down. They get the Disruptor as a pickup, but they lose the Queen of Pain. She does have buyback. FY trying to get out. Do they have this cancel? No. Looks like the kick will not come through in time. So on the back lines, VG.R
capitalize off of the fact that Invoker wasn't there. Obviously they didn't know that the BKB was committed, but that was just, you know, one of the things that could have made them able to turn the fight around if God wanted it or something like that.
Oh, FY gets vacuumed up. There's a Sunstrike coming out as well, and actually tornadoing up as well, and looks like he's not going to be long for this world. Will get slapped down, does have buyback. They're going to buy back onto the Phoenix, who does have the egg at the ready, but it could be the last bit of hope for VG.R. I mean, this fight is getting more and more bloody by the second, and looks like the Ember Spirit, he is not afraid of this bird. There is going to be the leap in. Yang wants to find something, doesn't have the Chrono, but can just go through, do some decent right click damage, I guess. Looks like the tier 3 does end up falling. Now Void, all in the thick of this. There will be a nice egg. Gonna be focused down here. Can they get it down in time? As M will be burning. Looks like he does go down. The egg connects. Cookie Bear gonna be falling as well. He's sitting back. There will be a static throw from the Disruptor. They might get the kill onto Yang. There's gonna be a swap out. DDC saves the day. They couldn't afford to lose the Void right there. That would have been a very, very big loss, but now the Void's gonna be back up, or rather staying up. There will be Slark trapped in the Kinetic Field. There is going to be the Yules, though, onto the Disruptor. I don't think he gets out alive here. There will be a Tornado buying some time, but the Phoenix, the raw burn damage will be enough to get the kill. Now Queen of Pain takes the credit for that one, and they're going to be content with that. I mean, they go through, they don't end up losing the racks up top. They drop their tier 3, but they keep the big structures alive. They get the heroes, they need VG.R. They don't really want to take a fight off their own turf. They will get the Courier, which is pretty important, and, you know, in the end, that's going to be at least something for their troubles. Oh, but Ember, he's going in. He's not content to leave his courier to die. They will go through. They get the Searing Chains. DDC going to be lifted up by the Tornado, glimpsed back, and a deafening blast, just ripping him apart. Ember Spirit gets the credit for that one, as the raw damage is going to be a lot. There is going to be the egg coming out. Queen of Pain laying in the damage. The Chrono on the back lines will hold everyone in place. Shade has to take the full damage of the egg. He's got the BKB, but it will end up just the raw damage. Going back on through. The wall is up from the Darkseers. No one wants to fight into the situation too deep. He's going to go through, immediately going into the Ghost Walk form. Wants to make sure that no one can chase him, no one can get him back down. There will be the Ember Spirit going through. The Yules onto the Quap, buying herself some time. There's going to be a Remnant back out. Do they get the silence off? They do. Now Yin is going to be in some trouble. Will get bursted down. FY on a killing spree. So successful egg, successful heals from the Phoenix. That Sunray early on was quite important. And now you just got Shade, who did grab the Aegis.
Like the Scotty, or potentially going straight into an Abyssal or something like that. Oh, in
Perfect
the bottom
world. I have got some serious PowerPoint. You take over, man.
Alright, in the bottom one, we do have the Faceless Sword getting gone. A nice swap out. He's not going to be in trouble so far, but FY diving into the Static Storm. He's going to be dropping down a nice one. If you see onto 3, Faceless Sword is still alive. They're going to get the kill onto Yin, which is going to be the key kill to get. With the Sonic away from Queen of Pain, they're going to get another kill with the Slot coming in from the BKB as well. Egg will get committed as the Phoenix buys back, gets into the fight. And now it's going to be a 3 for 3 overall. And actually a 3 for 2 with a buyback from Phoenix. And Queen of Pain going forward, trying to get the kill onto the Darkseer. Pounds forward, and that's going to be Darkseer dropping down slowly but surely. So 4 for 2, man, and VG.R taking another convincing fight as they're going to be back in the game pretty much off of that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed some lovely 2 seconds per frame of insight going for the Shiva's Guard. Phoenix has found a decent chunk of farm, and, you know, I was looking at the Darkseer. I'm very tired. Please nice. Forgive me. Darkseer does not have a type of insight. I mean, Phoenix doesn't. Darkseer does. Someone just fire me already. God damn it.
Yeah. Whatever you just said was wrong, right, and then wrong again. I don't know. Phoenix is gonna drop down in the meantime, by the way. So yeah.
Oh god, this is getting worse. So FTD, I mean, they're very rapidly losing what control they had on the game. They still got some decent kill potential, and they are going to go through, exert some of that, but Slark, okay, he's getting a pick here on the Disruptor. There's nothing the Disruptor can do about that. And again, slowly but surely, these kills on the very squishy support just feed Slark more and more and more. And that Disruptor, who is going for...
Without the Static Storm, I don't think they're going to be able to reliably do anything. The Static Storm is going to be with an Acronyms though, so like the next one may be able to do some work, as you can't use the BKBs if you finally Static Stormed up, which is going to play some deal.
Oh, Slark going all in. Will dodge out the tornado by blinking forward aggressively, and that's going to be a pick on the Invoker. Invoker immediately buys back. He knows it's now or never. This is going to be the Hail Mary here as the Rax will start to crumble. A first lane of Rax. I'm not quite sure if FTD can handle super creeps. They don't have that great push. I mean, the Invoker, it's going to take all he's worth just to be able to deal with the creeps, let alone the heroes sieging in. No. I mean, going to be taking the Wrath of the Static Storm. There will be a blink in onto Cookie Bear. They get the pounce here. Now, and in some trouble. We'll pop the BKB. We'll feel okay. There's going to be a buyback from the Earth Spirit, but that's going to exhaust some of the buyback stocks as the rest of the Dire, they're feeling really, really weak now. What was a super strong team might just be the end here. DDC looking for something. Will cast out the missile. Will end up being the consolation prize. So they do end up dropping the Venge in the end, but there were a couple buybacks spent in that fight.
Buying on Moonshot as well now, so you know they're all just so big. I don't know.
I think this is it. What was once a 12,000 deficit is now a 14,000 advantage. But the Static Storm, the vacuum, the wall. This is really, really huge. Is it going to be enough? This is the perfect ult they could have hoped for. The Magnetize as well, doing some serious damage, and he's fighting with his life. He has 2 lives. Looks like M might be going down here. I think that was it. I think that was the final hold they were looking for, and it wasn't enough to stave off the Slark. Another lane of Rax will be going the way of VG.R. There's a buyback on whoever can afford it. Queen of Pain coming back into the fight. It's going to be a second.
And he dropped down fairly quickly, but I mean, the Queen of Pain is just one of the things you have to deal with as a Slug. Still alive, he does still have the Aegis available, BKB of cooldown 8 seconds, so he's just going to be continuously hitting. He doesn't care at this point, as he has his spells ready again in a couple of seconds as well. Now the Queen of Pain in the mid lane getting a soul kill on the Earth Spirit.
Oh man, that just completely decimated down the Ember. There's going to be a buyback on the Ember. Okay, he's going to be going in and burning down low. Again, does have the Aegis, just going to be sitting there in his ulti waiting for it to go through. No, with a double kill. I think this is it, as currently no one else has buyback. It's not easy being Dire right now, as Yang sitting there. He has the Chrono at the ready to zone. It's going to be mega creeps, and there's really no way FTD hold this. And
the gem on the ground, important.
One last hit there, Yin trapped under the Chrono here. That's going to be an unstoppable streak. They clean up everyone. The GG is called out as M runs for his life. Can he get away before the Ancient crumbles? No, everyone dead. What a fantastic turnaround for VG.R. Holy crap. I mean, in that mid-game, it didn't look like they had any chance here, but over 22,000 net worth at the end. What was that pivot point? What was the momentum shift?
I mean, they just held